Coach, just the atmosphere tonight in this game and how everything played out.
Same old atmosphere. I've been here many times. This is one of the great cathedrals, great fan bases in all of basketball.
Joseph in the back.
Kelvin,
You're good. Go ahead,
what they
Joseph.
did defensively, and
Yeah,
the
well,
ability to get shots.
you know, we've had a lot of great defenses, and just like the start of the game, we felt like we could get CNAC open at a 3-point line, and we did. But you know that old scoreboard up there keeps track of points. It don't keep track of open shots, and we had a lot of them. Some nights you don't. But you know, when I saw the schedule come out in September or October, whenever it did, and I saw that we had to go to Ames, Iowa on Big Monday. And then on Saturday, we've got to play Arizona. And then 48 hours later, we've got to go to Fog Allen to play Kansas. I was proud of my guys tonight. You don't go through this gauntlet like we just did. Now we didn't play very well, and we had an opportunity on Saturday, but I knew this was going to be a hard game for us after that Arizona game back in October. It's going to be a hard game for anybody that's got to play at Iowa State, Arizona, at Kansas, especially the Arizona-Kansas turnaround from a Saturday, Monday. So I told our kids back there, hey, look, I'm proud of you guys. We got down, we were up. We didn't finish the half very good. Peterson made a couple of tough shots. Down 4, come out, took the lead. I can't remember if we took the lead or not. Maybe tied it. I cut to 2, whatever it was. And then we got some good looks and just didn't make any shots. Sharp, Sharp's the one. He guarded his butt off. I think he played 35 minutes on Saturday. Milos played 38. That's why I took them all out with 8 minutes to go. They just had no legs. They were done. But that's the schedule we had to play. But that group that finished the game, Fleming's freshman, CNAC freshman, Mercy might as well say he's a freshman because he didn't get to play last year. Chase, a freshman, and then JoJo. I just like their scrap and like their spirit. We've got 3 games to finish up the Big 12 schedule. We're going to try to finish as good as we can. I think these 3 games, even though we're disappointed we lost them, it's not the end of the world and by any stretch of the imagination. I think we can take these opportunities to help us in March and get better. But I don't know if anybody had to play 3 straight games like this. We're up 10 at Iowa State with under 8 to go, chance to win, didn't win. We got a lead in the second half against Arizona, chance to win. Tonight we just ran out of steam. We just had nothing down the stretch, and it takes nothing away from Bill's kids. But I kind of knew what we were coming in here for. Yeah, I knew Bill's kids were going to be really, really, really excited to play against us tonight, and I wish we could have given a better performance. Disappointed we lost, but I am not disappointed in our effort.
Second row.
Kelvin, what's the message like with JoJo? Just the consistent foul trouble in the first half. Feels like you're.
That's a great question, man. Pissing me off if you ask me. It's a great question.
Feels like you guys are a really good offensive rebounding team.
Yeah, but you know what? JoJo's a lot like one of those old gunslingers like Daryl LaMonica and Kenny Stabler and Jim Plunkett and Sonny Jurgensen and Billy Kilmer and Johnny Unitas and dudes play all game. They get 2 little bars in front of their face. They'll throw 3 or 4 interceptions, 6 or 7 touchdowns. But if you try to take away their interceptions and make them be more pinpoint or not nearly as aggressive, they're probably not going to throw those touchdown passes either. That's probably a bad analogy, but it's hard to get JoJo to not play aggressive, and a lot of his fouls are probably unnecessary. And we've really worked, and believe it or not, since his freshman year, he's gotten a lot better. Like he played almost, I don't remember how many minutes he played in the second half. Well, I can tell you, 24. So he played 14 the second half, played 10 first half. But we're a much, much better team when he's on the floor. I mean, you go back and look at the game when we beat Duke. He was the best player on the floor the last 5 minutes of the game. He's really important to us. And when we get back into March, we get more of a normal schedule. This is like playing Oklahoma City. Who's the top teams in the West? Rockets are, right? Rockets are in there, right? So who is it? Oklahoma City? Spurs, yeah. Spurs on Monday. Oklahoma City on Saturday. Turn around and play whoever. I'm going to go with Marcus Sasser's Pistons team. Shout out to Marcus Sasser.
We'll go here front row, left middle.
What was your plan on Darren coming into the game, and how do you feel you all stuck it up?
He has some hard shots. He's always going to do that. If you're playing against him and he takes 14 shots to make 14 points, that's probably a net win.
Coach, Melvin Council had a lot of plays, just kind of taking the ball, sprinting down the court, finding shooters. His end-to-end speed, have you seen anything quite like that? Anybody who compares to him, and what do you make of
I've seen somebody faster. It's called Jamal Shedd. Did you ever see him? It's pretty good. So, yeah, I've seen something like that before. But that's not to take anything away from him. You're not a Kansas fan, are you?
Former Kansas graduate.
God, it's a coincidence.
I'm a national reporter. So.
Yeah, but you're still a Kansas graduate. So the fact that you said, have you ever seen anything like that? That just reeks of Jayhawkness. So the answer would be, yes, I have, but he is impressive. He has a lot of great intangibles. You can tell Bill, I haven't seen Kansas a lot this year. Not nearly as much as you obviously have seen him. But I saw him, when I saw him against North Carolina State. Was that before Christmas? Yeah, I wasn't aware of him. But he was not supposed to be a shooter, right? He made 9 threes in that game. That's what I remembered about him. But when we were getting ready for Arizona, I watched him against them when you guys beat Arizona here. He's tough. He's tough. The kid that really played well for you guys that I think is a difference maker as you get to the NCAA tournament is White. His ability with his size and ability to he shot it well, and you guys were 18 for 20 from the free throw line. And what was he from the threes? 3 for 4. He made some big threes, kind of got separation. But but I was proud of my guys. We're not going to go jump off the bridge because we lost this game. It's after the game on Saturday, I knew what we were walking into tonight. But I was really, really proud of our guys. I took Milos and Emmanuel out for a reason. They had nothing. They were dead. But Mercy, Chris, they just kept battling, and Kansas is one of those teams that you just never know, but they're pretty good. But so are we. We're pretty good too. Maybe not tonight, but we're pretty good.
Coach, start of the second half, Kansas sort of starts grabbing rebounds and getting out and running. What kind of effect do you think that has on the team?
Yeah, it's usually probably every team that comes here, one of their keys to victory is keep them out of transition. Traditionally, when we've beaten them in when we beat them in Norman, that's probably, I said Norman, Houston, I'm sorry. I get back to my Big 12 days when I come here. But at least I'm not like you, Johnny J. Hawk. When we've done well against them in the Fertitta Center, that's usually why we don't let them get out in transition. We keep them in the half court. If you keep them in the half court, then we've always our half court defense is usually pretty good, right? So we've been able to win those battles for that reason. But when they get out and run, it's hard to keep them in the half court in this gym. They're really good at that. They always have been.
Coach, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.
Thanks, Coach.